16 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Charlotte, they're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And checking out Atlanta, a couple spots below.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
Yeah, and that's not a knock on them. This is where most people expected them to be. They just don't have the talent to be up there with the contenders.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Here's Simpkins. Scoreless thus far. Ball against Mitchell. Miller outside. Rebounded by Dennis.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
To the middle. No good. That would have tied it. Charlotte in the lead. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Jones finds Mitchell. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And the Hornets making a change here. Barnes checked in, and Mitchell drops them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Simpkins, guarded by Levine. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
It's good from long range.
Well, Levine is known for his scoring, but he's a capable passer as well.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Tries the spin move. Ball against Mitchell. Lets a floater go. Count that one. Ball's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Mitchell passes to Johnson. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Zach LaVine.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Hornets. Jaden Ivey comes in for Brandon Miller. Ball against Mitchell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Defense tries to shut ball down, but he takes the contact and gets the shot in the air.
For Charlotte, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's good from Ball.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Hornets. Ball hits them both.
Well, he's been...
Check in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Ball. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Simpkins, started by Green. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Here's Simpkins. Out to Miller. There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
They've got Vaughn. Miller is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then Simpkins. And it's Bitadze in at center. So that's the Hornets 5.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Simpkins passes to Ivey. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And he comes it down.
Nice decision-making by Ivey. He can more than handle running the offense.
Here's Ricochet, covered by Miller. Mitchell outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Traps in the tray. Washington's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Hawks.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Charlotte leading by 6. Pass to Simpkins. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Ball. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Over Mitchell. Ball, no good.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Turner out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 6. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ricochet. And the dunk by Ricochet.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Mitchell against Ball to the inside. Simpkins. It's blocked. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closer. Ricochet with it. They set the pick. Here's the 3. The rebound by Turner. Hornets leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Salon. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And a tough break is the second attempt at the line. No good. Pass to Ricochet. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Kept alive.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
15 foul. Taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're behind by 7. Mitchell finds Johnson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
And here's Atlanta. Timeout, Hawks. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the defense.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Jones. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
Team foul. Shooting for the Hawks. Colby Jones at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And so Jones nails both of them. 16 seconds left in the game. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Jones knocks down the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
For your Hornets, Simpkins taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Jones for 3. No good on that one.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll do it, folks. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Another game,